Nobody noticed when he stopped asking for more. Not because his life collapsed, but because it didn't. He still woke up, still went to work, still answered messages with, "I'm good." But inside something had gone missing. Desire, not love, not ambition, not even anger, just emptiness. Every day felt like standing still in a moving crowd. People talked about plans, about goals, about what they wanted next. He didn't want anything, and that scared him more than failure ever did. He wasn't lazy. He was tired in a way sleep couldn't fix. Too many betrayals. Too many times he showed up and was forgotten. Too many moments he learned that needing people just meant being disappointed. So he learned not to need. He worked because bills don't care about feelings. He smiled because silence makes people uncomfortable. He kept going because stopping would raise questions he didn't know how to answer. At night, he walked. No destination, no music, just the sound of his footsteps reminding him he was still here. Sometimes he wondered when life became something to endure instead of something to look forward to. He stood under streetlights and watched windows glow, families eating, couples laughing, lives happening. He didn't envy them. He just felt separate, like life was happening behind a pane of glass. One evening, rain started falling, the kind that doesn't announce itself. People ran for cover. He didn't. He stood there, feeling the cold creep into his bones, thinking, this is how it feels inside. For a moment, a dangerous thought passed through his mind. If nothing changed, would anyone even notice? Then it happened. Nothing dramatic, no miracle, no voice from the sky. A stranger slowed down, looked at him, handed him a warm cup, and said, "You look like you needed this," and just walked away. That was it. But in that small moment, something broke open. Not hope, not joy, awareness. He realized how long it had been since anyone saw him without being asked. How long it had been since he allowed himself to receive something without earning it. He sat on a bench as the rain eased, his hands shaking slightly, not from the cold, but from recognition. He wasn't lost. He was numb, and that numbness had convinced him that nothing mattered anymore. Life didn't suddenly make sense. Tomorrow still had bills, still had uncertainty, still had silence. But for the first time in a long time, he knew this. If you're watching this and you feel exactly like him, moving, breathing, functioning, but quietly disappearing, the fact that you're still here means something is not finished yet. And sometimes the blessing isn't a new direction. It's the moment you realize you haven't vanished. Do you think numbness is more dangerous than pain? Let me know in the comments. Your comment might be the moment someone else feels seen. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like. Share it with someone who might feel invisible. And subscribe to FaskyTales for more stories where quiet lives finally have a voice. Thanks for watching.